Hello, my name is Martina Murphy. I'm from Cape Town, South Africa. I'm almost 26 years old and I've been carrying out my European voluntary service here in Spain for the past 9 months. Before my EVS program, I did have some experience in volunteering as I worked for my sending organization in South Africa and volunteered for them. I also was volunteering for the Cancer Association of South Africa annually, not every month, but once a year I was volunteering for them at their annual book fair. In Volunteer Center, my sending organization, in 2011 we had 2 EVS volunteers that were working with us, and with that I then got to know about the EVS program and got to know about all the opportunities out there, being able to go to a different country, learn a new language, meet new people, learn about a different culture. And those were my motivations for coming to do an EVS program. And my expectations were, as mentioned before, to learn a new language, be in a different country, meet new people, live in a totally different culture, and also live without everything that was familiar to me, my family, my friends, my country. I wanted to be in a place that was totally different. Basida, I chose Basida firstly because I wanted to come to Spain. I would really want to see what Spain was like because, I mean, up until now, not that I'm that old, but in my 25 and a half years I haven't met any Spanish person in Cape Town. And I specifically chose Basida because it was an organization working with AIDS, and that interested me because, I mean, in South Africa we've got a lot of people that are affected with AIDS, in Cape Town as well, my city. I know people with AIDS and I wanted to just see what it was like and how people were treated in Europe. Well, Basida is a project that started as almost a safe house for people with AIDS who have been disowned by their family or didn't actually have anywhere else to go, people that were in prison and affected with the disease and needed specified treatment. It then grew to become a place for people who also struggled with various addictions, drug addictions, alcohol addictions, as well as minimal psychiatric problems. And now it's kind of like a home for anyone who doesn't have anywhere to go. You can come to Basida. Well, my activities in Basida started off, when I started, I knew that I was meant to work with people that are disabled due to having AIDS, being infected with HIV, the HIV virus. And when I first got there, I was a bit not scared to work with them, only because I didn't have any previous experience working with these kind of people. So what I chose was to work in the kitchen, because also with the language barrier, for me a kitchen is a kitchen in any language. I know how to keep a kitchen clean and how to make food. So in the first 2 months of my project I was working in the kitchen, and after becoming more comfortable with the people that I was living with and working with, and also becoming more comfortable with the language, I then moved to work with the people that are disabled and began showering, dressing, feeding these people, also taking part in some therapies that they do at Basida. And then in this year I started running the kitchen, cooking for Basida, as the entire Basida, plus minus 50 people. And that for me, I really enjoyed working with the people that are disabled, but I also love being in the kitchen, so I really enjoyed that activity. My experience in Basida has been awesome. Awesome. I mean, I say it's awesome, not that, and I'm not saying that I never had any problems. I did have some problems at the beginning, but I think that would be in any situation when you're moving into a new environment with new people, never mind the cultural differences. You're going to experience problems, but there were never problems that I couldn't overcome, and it was always problem is an opportunity to learn. So Basida, I think the experience has been invaluable, because just looking at the amount of different things that I had to face and I had to become accustomed to, and especially looking at, if I look back at where I was in September and October when I first got here, 9 months ago, and looking at where I am now, it's really been invaluable. Definitely. My plans for the future are that I need to finish I'm a law student. I was studying before I started my EVS program. I was studying and then took a break to start to work for a year before doing my EVS program. So I'm planning to go back, complete my law degree. So I've got 1 year outstanding. Definitely I need to volunteer, and I definitely need to find some place like Basida, which I'm actually very, very interested in researching, because there probably are places like Basida, but none that I know of at present. Because as I said, Basida is it's a place for various groups of people. It's not only a place for people with disabilities, not only a rehabilitation center. It's kind of a mixture of the two. So I'm really interested in finding something like that in Cape Town. Hopefully I can. I know it's not going to be as cool as Basida. I know, probably not going to be any Spanish-speaking people, but. The advice that I would give to anyone wanting to do a program like this is, firstly, you need to be flexible and open to all new ideas and new experiences. If you're not such a flexible person, you could find it more difficult, depending which organization you're working for. But I would say flexibility and openness to new ideas, new experiences are the two most important things. The third thing I would say is that you always need to remember that you are a volunteer and you're here to serve others. That being a volunteer, or volunteering your services without expecting anything in return. So I think that's all the advice I can give, and also always be positive. If you're not positive, you're not going to have a good time. I'm doing EVS program.